There is a moment every year when the garden appears to fall silent. Leaves drop, growth slows, beds empty, and most gardeners assume the season is over. They clean, they clear, they wait. But the garden has not stopped. It has only changed its pace. Slow growth is not failure, it is preparation. Welcome to Garden Lore Vault. Before we open this archive, understand this. Winter gardening is not about forcing plants to grow. It is about learning how life survives when speed is no longer possible. If these stories matter to you, preserve them, subscribe, share. Remember what modern gardening forgot. Long before heated greenhouses and artificial light, people grew food through fall and winter without fighting the season. They didn't chase rapid growth. They respected delay. They worked with cold, short days and resting soil. They understood something we often forget. Plants do not grow fast to survive winter. They grow slowly to endure it. As daylight shortens, plants shift their priorities. Photosynthesis slows. Cell division reduces. Energy is no longer spent on height or speed. Instead, it is stored. Sugars accumulate in roots and leaves. Cell walls thicken. Flavor concentrates. Cold, hardy plants do not resist winter. They adapt to it.
This is why fall-grown greens taste sweeter. Kale, spinach, carrots, and leeks convert starches into sugars as temperatures drop. These sugars act as antifreeze, protecting cells from freezing damage. What we call better flavor is actually a survival mechanism. Slow growth is chemistry at work. In winter gardens, progress is measured in weeks, not days. A seed planted in September may not be harvested until December. Another, planted in October, may sit almost unchanged for a month before growing again. To modern eyes, this looks like stagnation. To nature, it is precision. Roots continue to grow even when leaves appear dormant. Underground, life is active. Mycorrhizal fungi exchange nutrients. Microbes break down organic matter. Soil structure improves quietly, while nothing seems to happen above ground. Fast growth depends on inputs. Slow growth depends on systems. This is the first secret of fall and winter gardening. You are no longer growing plants, you are managing time. Temperature becomes more important than sunlight. Soil warmth matters more than air warmth. A few degrees retained overnight can mean the difference between survival and loss. This is why mulch becomes essential. Straw, leaves, compost, they are not insulation for plants, they are insulation for soil life. They trap heat, reduce freeze-thaw cycles, and protect root systems from stress. Under mulch, soil remains active long after surface temperatures drop below freezing.
Modern gardening often removes this protection in the name of tidiness. Clean beds, bare soil, exposed roots. Winter punishes that mistake. Traditional gardens were never clean in winter. They were covered, layered, messy, and alive. Another forgotten secret is density. In fall and winter, plants grow better closer together. Dense plantings reduce wind exposure, trap humidity, and create microclimates. Leaves shield one another. Cold air moves differently through crowded beds. Spacing charts written for summer do not apply to winter. Slow growth also changes watering rules. Plants use far less water in cold conditions, but soil must never dry completely. Dry soil freezes faster and damages roots more severely than moist soil. The goal is not wetness, but consistency. This balance cannot be rushed. It must be observed. Winter gardens reward attention, not intervention. Protection replaces feeding. Growth comes from what was prepared earlier. Compost added in late summer, minerals balanced in fall, organic matter built over years. These determine winter success far more than anything applied during cold months. This is why winter gardening exposes shortcuts. Synthetic fertilizers lose relevance, microbial life slows, nutrient uptake becomes biological, not chemical. Gardens dependent on constant feeding struggle. Gardens built on soil health continue quietly. Slow growth reveals what is real.
In historical food systems, winter gardens were not abundant, they were reliable. They produced enough greens, enough roots, enough to bridge hunger until spring. Modern expectations of constant harvest distort this reality. Winter gardens are not productive in volume, they are productive in resilience. There is also patience required. Seeds may germinate and then pause. Leaves may stay small for weeks. Harvests may come all at once after long waiting. This is not inefficiency, it is timing aligned with the earth. Plants grow when conditions allow, not when we demand it. The final secret is acceptance. Some plants will fail, some will surprise you. Winter gardening is not about control, it is about observation, learning which varieties tolerate cold, which microclimates exist in your space, which beds hold warmth, which corners freeze first. Every winter teaches its own lessons, and those lessons build gardens that no longer depend on speed. As climate patterns shift, fast systems break first, slow systems adapt. Gardens that rely on rapid growth, constant inputs, and narrow windows struggle. Gardens designed for patience endure. Slow growth is not outdated, it is future-proof. If this vault opens something for you, preserve it. Subscribe to Garden Lower Vault. Every share keeps forgotten knowledge alive. The next archive opens soon.